Okay, as you're coming in, just let me know that you're joining us. Got 30 seconds till we start. Just drop in the chat that you are joining in, not just viewing on the outside, so I know that you are joining in. And let me know if you're not using a kettlebell, so I can adjust the exercises accordingly. 20 seconds till we start. Make sure you've got a little bit of space to move around. It is all standing today, so you don't need a mat if you haven't got one. Just make sure you have that weight, a little bit of space to move. A couple of seconds till we start. Right, okay, let's go. Nice march on the spot. And let's just open that chest out. And take the arms down, all the way up. Hi Wendy, so if you're just coming in, let me know that you are joining in. We just started the warm up, let's speed up, kick back jog. And as I said before, if you're using anything other than a kettlebell, just let me know. Even if you are using a kettlebell, just let me know in the chat that you are joining in. Just because I see names pop through viewing, I never know if that's just someone clicking on or actually joining in. Okay, let's take to a jumping jack. Either a full one, once again, coming to the end of the week, you might only want to do a half one. Good work, Wendy. Got your kettlebell still. Okay, let's slow it down. Let's take the leg raise, rotate over the top. Once again, that leg goes up forward, and from there you just rotate over the top of it. If you can, just start to speed it up. And let's slow it back down. You're going to take shoulder width apart, take it down, push those hips back, swing those hands up. And back to a jog. So as always, as you know, these classes are non-stop, from start to finish. So when you need a break, feel free to grab a drink, grab a rest, whenever you need it. We'll do a couple more exercises to this warm up, then we're going to grab that bell, and we're going to get fully into it. So we're going to our hip drives. So I want you to push the hips back. If you need to, hands on your hips there, push, drive. Once you're sure you're pushing the hips back, hamstrings, glutes are engaging. Like you're doing 2 set, excellent. Once you've got used to driving those hips back, take the hands under, drive it. Take to the side. You can see knees don't come forward, push back each and every time. Keep doing those. I'm going to count you for your next one. So the next one's just going to be a squat and press. We're not doing that yet. You should still be hip driving. Got 20 seconds left on your hip drives. We just go down, just stretch up for that pressure, just warm those shoulders up. We've got 10 seconds. So as always, till I count down, keep doing the exercise you're doing. 3, 2, 1. Take down for a squat. Push up. Seconds, keep going. Just going to do alternate lunges next. 3, 2, 1. Let's go to alternate lunges. Keep this going. Make sure we maintain our shoulder width apart. So you imagine 2 tram lines running shoulder width apart. As you step back, you're still on that tram line. Try not to let the legs wander across or go too wide. You've got 20 seconds left. We're going to grab the kettlebell. Today's workout, first half is all in our left hand. Second half is all in our right hand. So we're going to start with our left-handed swings in 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Grab that kettlebell. Overhand grip. Kettlebell swings. Find where the music stopped. There we go. So once again, hips go back. Drive that kettlebell forward. Don't let the knees come forward. It's not a squat and lift. Just sit back, drive. Forearm comes in between the legs. Drive it forward. You've got 20 seconds. Keep it going. We're going to high pulls next. So once again, keeping that left hand. A little hinge, there's going to be that high pull. Up to our chin, it's a full high pull. We're not just lifting our hand back there. 3, 2, 1. So full high pull, all the way up to your chin. Remember, just that little hinge, only if you need it, to help drive. Use the hips just to help. Give the shoulders, give the feet that little bit of help when going into that high pull. Once again, I don't want them here. They've got to be up, elbow high. Got 30 seconds left. Keep it going. Ready to count to the next one. Going to our reverse lunges. We go past it under. So as you go back, you pass that weight underneath. And for once, you actually pass the weight at the top. Under and over, because it's just the same leg going back. So the hand should be your left hand, left foot back, pass it under. Give it back. 3, 2, 1. Away we go. Step back for the left, pass it underneath your legs, pass it over the top. If at any point the pass needs a bit mixing you up, just wrap that kettlebell up onto your shoulder. Just stick to the lunges, but if you can, pass under, pass over. This should just be the left foot going back. Like I said, it's all left hand side to start with. We've got 20 seconds left on those lunges. I'm going to show you your shoulder complex. So it's going to be up straight, open it out, bring it down to your side. Push up that way, bring it in, down. So that's our shoulder complex. 3, 2, 1. Still our left hand. Rack it up, up. Open it out, bring it back down. Up, bring it in. You will start to feel this on your shoulder, so pace yourself. We're here for another 30 seconds, so take your time. If you're feeling brave, we're going to keep this right here for our next exercise, which is goblet squat. So if you're feeling brave, we'll work that shoulder. That's going to be our goblet squat. If you want to take a little rest, grab it in both hands, we'll do our normal goblet squat. So only if you're feeling overly keen today, want to keep it in that shoulder, that's going to be our next exercise, our goblet squat. 3, 2, 1. So rack it up, take it down. So that position, just resting on our breastbone, on your wrist. I'm going to that goblet squat. If you need that little recovery, double-handed grip, or that way around. However you want your recovery, give those shoulders a little bit of rest. Once again, if we're pushing it, keep it racked. As always, you know if you need a rest, need a drink, take it when you want it. I'm not stopping for another 15 minutes. We've got bicep curls next. Once again, complex. Underhand grip to start with. We curl it up, back down, twist it, hold it tighter. Overhand. There we go. Loosen that grip up. That's our bicep complex. 3, 2, 1. Still on our left hand. I'm going to leave you there. You all know your bicep curls, keep that going. Got 40 seconds, I'm going to go straight in and start explaining the next one. A little bit more complicated for those who haven't done our snatches before. We've got both snatches today, both a swing snatch and a power snatch. We're going to start with our swing snatch. It's like our swing from earlier, only at that top point we just pull back and punch up to finish our snatch. That's coming up next. Got 15 seconds. Still doing your bicep curls. Remember, it's a hip drive from here, like that swing we did earlier. Pull back, punch up to finish. Still our left hand. 3, 2, 1. Snatches, away we go. And swing out to there. Little pull back. As you pull back, punch up and finish. If you're struggling, you're feeling it banging onto your wrist, it's because you're not getting enough drive from that swing to make that weight become weightlessness at that midpoint, so it allows it to flip when you put it back. So if you are struggling for the last 30 seconds, just stick to swings. If you find that easier, rather keep working with swings rather than doing bad snatches. We've got 15 seconds. We're going to grab the corner of a handle. Once again, still left hand. We're going to hinge. We're going to go into those kickbacks. 3, 2, 1. So grab the top corner of your kettlebell. Shoulder width apart. Hinge forward. Elbow up. Squeeze it out. Once again, you're pushing back. I don't want to see bicep curls. I say see, most of you I can't see unfortunately, so hopefully they're not bicep curls. We did those earlier. Elbows up. Seconds, keep going. We've got one last exercise on this left hand side, and that's our deadlift complex. There's one suitcase deadlift, followed by one Romanian deadlift. To give you another view of this. So each time we push the hips back, suitcase, the weight just comes down by our side as you push those hips back. Romanian, legs a little straighter, reach forward. 3, 2, 1, into our deadlift complex. So suitcase down by your side, Romanian. So remember, you're imagine picking up a suitcase, you're not going to a squat, you're pushing those hips back, pick it up. Romanian deadlift out in front of you. This is the last time on your left hand side. And if you haven't worked out already, we are going to go onto our right hand side and repeat all those exercises again. So 20 seconds. Before we get there, we're going to do our figure of 8 squat. So it doesn't matter what hand you start it in, you're going to squat down, pass it through the legs, back up. Just remember, each time you pass it, it's got to be a full squat. Don't just stand there and pass it. Want it all the way down, all the way up. 3, 2, 1. So if you're a little recovery to your left, prepping ourselves ready for our right. We just both hands every time you change it, should be at the bottom of the squat. Got 30 seconds left. Now if you haven't done already, probably good time to grab yourself a drink before we go into our second half. Otherwise keep doing those figure 8 squats for another 20 seconds and go straight into those swings for our right hand side. So just the swings to start with. You know we've got snatches come up later, but we're just swinging for now. Three, 2, 1. It's going to a swing. Now right hand, remember. Of course, unless you did your right hand earlier, in which case you're in the opposite one and you're doing everything backwards. But if you are following me, we are in our right hand for our right hand swing. So remember, pushing hips back, that forearm to be back in between our legs. Drive from there, squeeze the glutes, hip flexors at the top. Got 20 seconds. Now where we're going next, into that high pull. Alrighty, high pulls in. 3, 2, 1. Hinge. Up. Remember, just add that little hinge. When I say hinge, please push those hips back. Hinge into that high pull. Once again, all the way up into our chin. Elbow stays high. Seconds, keep going. So those tactical lunges again. So as always, weight in your right hand. It's going to be our right hand going back this time. We're going to pass it through and then again at the top. So it's in our right hand every time we step back. Once again, if that's complicated, wrap it up. Just do that lunge. 3, 2, 1. Whichever one you want to do. Make sure we add that lunge. Either passing that weight through. 4, rack it up. Rack it up there and just go into that. So just make sure it's the right foot going back. The weight still in our right hand. We're not changing, the only time we should touch our left hand. It's just that pass. So if you remember correctly from last time, from the left hand side, you'll know what's coming up next. Can't remember, it's our shoulder complex. Just press up, take it out, in, up. Once again, if you are struggling with this, you can do one or the other. Already, 3, 2, 1, up. Take it out, down, push it back up, bring it in. Seconds, keep going. You've got the option of a rest coming up next. Once again, if you want to, double hand that goblet squat. Give your shoulders a bit of a rest. If not, in that rack position, go into that goblet squat. Alright, you've got 15 seconds. Keep those shoulder pressures going. Once again, as always, if you're feeling it, grab yourself a drink, have a little rest. Doing the pace that can suit you. I'd rather you keep going for the whole minute and go too fast and stop halfway through. 3, 2, 1. Goblet squats. Breather. In that back position, got goblet squat. Need a little breather. Stick into our goblet position. Almost there, keep it going. Got our bicep curls come up next. Once again, underhand grip to start. Take it up. Tighten that grip as you twist into the hammer curl. You've got 30 seconds. Last couple of the goblet squats, however you're doing them. Once again, we'll grab yourself a quick drink. We'll get back to that right hand. Do it now. 3, 2, 1. Bicep curls. Up. Tighten that grip for the hammer curl. So don't know whether this is your stronger or weaker hand. You're going to find it easier or harder. Try and keep it going right to the end. So once again, we've got snatches come up next. So just like before, I'm going to spend a little bit more time explaining these, which you all know how to do bicep curls. I'm sure you're all going fine. So with our snatches, once again, if you can't do the snatch, you're not have to do the snatch, do another set of our swings. If you can, we're going to take it for a snatch. There's going to be a swing. You're going to pull it back. As you pull back, punch up. So that little pull back initiates the kettlebell flipping over. All you do is push up and catch it. 3, 2, 1. Let's go to our snatch. Once again, this is our swing snatch. I'll be playing power snatches when we get there. Now just stick with that swing snatch with the swing. You still start swing. The first half of it, up until eye level, looks exactly like a swing. And that little pull back, we punch up, finish it, first snatch. Once again, if you're struggling, stick to just the swing. Try and keep going for another 30 seconds. Don't worry if you're doing it right. Don't worry, just keep with the swing. You know you're doing right. Keep ourselves moving right to the end. Got a tricep kickbacks coming up next. I'm going to hinge, elbow nice and high. Let's squeeze it out. Are you ready? Last couple of snatches. 3, 2, 1. Remember, grab it by the side, hinge over, elbow high, squeeze. Keep that elbow high. Here, start swinging up becomes the bicep curl. We did those. I'll do the back of the arms now. Remember the rest position is the lower down there. Squeeze out. Got 30 seconds. Into our deadlift. Finish off the right hand. We've just got one finishing exercise using both hands. Probably heard me mention it, so it shouldn't be a surprise when we get there. And those who remember, our last exercise is our deadlift complex. So 1 suitcase deadlift, 1 Romanian deadlift. Alrighty. 5 seconds left. With your kickbacks. 3, 2, 1. Suitcase deadlift, Romanian deadlift. If you have, you can see that top right hand corner. You'll see my knees staying exactly where they are. They're not coming forward. As a squat, I'm pushing my hips back each and every time. So I'll leave you with those. The last 30 seconds, 5 exercises today. Power snatches, alternate power snatches. So this comes from our high pull. So rather than the swing snatch, the power snatch is a high pull. From there, you pull back, punch up, same as before. Just a high pull, back down, up. What we're going to do, we're going to change its bottom, back down. Switch hands, high pull up. 3, 2, 1. So take it down. That high pull, pushing it into a snatch. Lower it, change hands. So it should be all the way along your body. If I can turn like this, up against my wall, without banging, it moves straight up in one position. Don't recommend you trying it up against the wall unless you're used to doing it. So I'm not insured for your hip damage. Seconds, keep it going. And as you hinge down, you switch it. Drive that elbow up. Then it's a high pull, the elbow should be above it to start with. Then it flips back, so flip that bell over. Last couple. 3, 2, 1. Rest there. Good work, everyone. Grab yourself a drink. Head down to the mat. And we're going to go down into our child's pose. And lift up, tuck your chin, arch your back over. And sit back once again into our child's pose. And push your shoulders through and up. And lower yourself down to the mat. Roll onto one side. Those legs, top leg more arms to back. Need to get a push those hips forward. Relax, roll onto your back, pull that leg in. And switch legs, stay on your back, pull that other leg in. round to the other side. Take that leg round, back, knees together, push it forward. And around to our hands and knees. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed it. And let's take it into a big stretch up to the ceiling. And if you've got any tightness in your shoulders, you can stretch out there. Triceps, give it a little stretch back, whichever you're feeling, stay. And then when you're ready, give it a nice shake out. All a nice shake out. And good work, everyone. So tomorrow, the rest day for everyone, unless you find something else to do online. And I'll be back Saturday morning, 10 AM with another HIIT class. Thank you much, everyone.